question propounded by Congressman Erice.
But I think we have to give her the honor of asking the question.
Even if it's a repetition of what was asked
Mr. Chair,
earlier.
what rule did my question violate? May I appeal to our colleagues? Magrespetuhan tayo. Kung tiyempo niyo naman, pwede kayong magtanong. I gave that preliminary question because I'm moving to the next question.
This is a point of order po.
What law did I violate in asking a question, Mr. Chair? Hindi na po ba ako pwedeng magtanong? Kailangan ba yung tanong ko ay paalam ko kay Congressman Marcoleta?
Pinanggit ko na po na natanong na po kasi ni Congressman Erice yung katanungan ng ating
That's why, Mr. Chair, I mentioned that my questions is in line with the question of Congressman Erice. That's why I'm setting the premise. Let's move forward, Mr. Chair. Sayang ang oras na hinihinto natin ang investigasyon na ito.
If the premise was laid already, why do we have to repeat it?
Because, Mr. Chair, I have my time. I'm laying down my premises of ano po ba ang kinakatakutan ni Congressman Marcoleta sa mga katanungan ko?
Wala po.
Then let me proceed,
Gusto
Mr.
po
Chair.
natin
This is my time.
Hindi po natin ang oras. Di po ba?
Oras ko po ang kinakain ng mga tanong ko. And Mr. Chair, may I move that my time be sent back to point zero?
Yes, let's...
Manahimik ka!
Thank you.
Flores. So, Mr. Chair, kanina nga, may mga natanong si Seth Laila, may mga tanong si Kong Erice. May I ask from the Secretary of the Department of Public Works and Highways, the former Secretary, can you give us a very brief flow of how projects are listed in the National Expenditure Program?
Your Honor, the process starts from engineering districts, consultation with various sectors.
Point of order, Mr. Chair. Sorry to interrupt. Hindi po kaya nabanggit na po ni Secretary Bonoan yung tanong po ni Congresswoman Garin sa pagtatanong po ni Congressman Erice. This is just a duplication of the question propounded by Congressman Erice.
But I think we have to give her the honor of asking the question.
Even if it's a repetition of what was asked
Mr. Chair,
earlier.
what rule did my question violate? May I appeal to our colleagues? Magrespetuhan tayo. Kung tiyempo niyo naman, pwede kayong magtanong. I gave that preliminary question because I'm moving to the next question.
This is a point of order po.
What law did I violate in asking a question, Mr. Chair? Hindi na po ba ako pwedeng magtanong? Kailangan ba yung tanong ko ay paalam ko kay Congressman Marcoleta?
Pinanggit ko na po na natanong na po kasi ni Congressman Erice yung katanungan ng ating
That's why, Mr. Chair, I mentioned that my questions is in line with the question of Congressman Erice. That's why I'm setting the premise. Let's move forward, Mr. Chair. Sayang ang oras na hinihinto natin ang investigasyon na ito.
If the premise was laid already, why do we have to repeat it?
Because, Mr. Chair, I have my time. I'm laying down my premises of ano po ba ang kinakatakutan ni Congressman Marcoleta sa mga katanungan ko?
Wala po.
Then let me proceed,
Gusto
Mr.
po
Chair.
natin
This is my time.
Hindi po natin ang oras. Di po ba?
Oras ko po ang kinakain ng mga tanong ko. And Mr. Chair, may I move that my time be sent back to point zero?
Yes, let's...
Manahimik ka!
Thank you. The chair is moved.
So thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Balik po ako sa tiro at magsimula po ang aking 5 minuto. So Secretary, ulitin ko lang po yung tanong para po madugtong ko. Paano po ba nagsisimula ang paglista ng mga proyekto sa NEP? Sa NEP po muna tayo.
Tanir po ay nagsisimula po doon sa engineering district namin to consolidate their proposals from all sectors for the project that to be considered. The budget that has been allocated per engineering district, Your Honor. And consultation with various sectors as it had is go through the development councils, the provincial development councils, and this will have to be elevated actually to the regional development council, where they will propose the regional budget proposal. From the regional budget proposals, this where we have determined actually the priority that will be rated to the net allocate to the allocation for each of the legislative district. So this is where we're going to determine priority include into the proposal.
How about, Mr. Chair, dun sa implementation? Sino naman ang nag-oversee ng implementation sa baba?
Implementation of projects dependent on the threshold authority that has been given. Let's say, for example, in the district level, Your Honor, they have the authority to implement projects up to 1 million, and up to regional offices, they have the threshold authority to implement up to 400 million.
In other words, Mr. Chair, correct me kung tama po ba ang tinutumbok natin. Sa kasalukuyang sitwasyon, ang proposal ay nanggagaling sa baba. After several consultations, umaakyat, napupondohan, nalalagay sa budget. Pero pagdating sa implementation, ang mga proponents ay siya rin ang nag-oversee ng implementation. Tama po ba, Secretary?
And nag-oversee na implementation, Your Honor, should be the district.
So technically, where it emanated, kung sino ang nag-propose, initially, yun din ang
Yes,
mag-oversee
Your Honor.
in the normal flow of conduct. So kamakailan po, Secretary, ay nakita ko sa news na kayo po ay bumisita sa mga proyektong na-alleged na ghost. Do you confirm this, sir?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Pwede niyo po ba kaming i-orient kung totoo ba talagang ghost? Sangayon sa lumalabas sa balita, totoo bang substandard? And can we have the specifics of this project?
Your Honor, when the President mentioned actually that we have to investigate all the projects that we have furnished him, so the completed projects that we have furnished him, I immediately sent out validation team from the Department of Public Highway to do a what we call present and absent project identification. And thereafter, there has been some reports that there are projects that cannot be located. And there are projects actually.
Apologies, sir. Tumpukin na lang po natin yung una niyong binisita. Were these projects in Bulacan?
Yes, Your Honor, meron kami.
So, post pa, hindi ba totoo? May project na pondohan, na kolekta, pero walang existing? Ganun po ba ang inyong nakita o hindi?
What I can now holds Your Honor is actually there are two projects that we have located that victims are lost project.
Ibig sabihin, multo ang flood control project na yun.
These are projects that cannot be identified, they cannot be
Were they paid, Mr. Secretary?
in the first engineering.
Nabayaran po ba siya, Mr.
Nabayaran po.
Secretary? Yung dalawang project, unahin lang natin ito kasi gusto nga natin makita yung flow. Kanino po nag-emanate ang request na pondohan ang mga proyekto ito? Sang-ayon sa pagbisita ng ating Pangulo, yung dalawang project na sinasabi nito.
First project was actually launched under the earlier 2024. The other project is actually financed under the fiscal year 2025 year.
Ito po ba ay nanggaling sa baba? Was this proposed from the district or the regional office? Ito po ba ay pinopose ng ating district engineer at inakyat sa opisina nyo na pondohan sa NEP? Ganun po ba?
Our record is just saying that came from the general office.
So, Mr. Chair, may I move that we request the Department of Public Works and Highways, whoever is taking over, na tingnan yung flow. Una, paano ito napasok sa GAA? Pumasok pa ito sa NEP? Because what we are seeing here as a perennial problem, yung nag-propose ng project ay siya din ang mag-i-inspect siya din ang magsicertify, siya din ang magsasabi na bayaran ito. Tama po ba, Secretary Bunoan?
Pagsasabi ng bayaran, Your Honor, would be the permitting office that supervise.
Precisely. It's the same office that you mentioned. Yung nag-propose, papunta sa central office, papunta sa DBM, at na-inoon ng DBM, napunta sa budget, siya rin ang mag-i-implement, siya rin ang mag-go signal. So the power rests in a single office or a group of people. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor, if the project emanated from the National Expenditure Program.
So, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chair, ang dugtungan ko lang po, kasama lang itong mga binisita ni former Secretary Bunoan, kasama yung ating Pangulo, yung pong sinabi niyong Barangay Tiel, Baliwag, Bulacan, ito po ba ay ghost din?
This is one of the projects that I had mentioned.
Ano po yung parang merong flood control na parang ginaganong-ganon ni Presidente, yung semento, na kaya niyang durugin sa kanyang mga kamay ang semento.
I would not know project referring to project.
The one he mentioned, substandard. Magkasama kayo, I just saw it in the news, sir.
There was not the president that visit.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. Chair, my next question, in these two ghost projects that you are referring, meron pa po bang iba or wala na? Napagkakaalam mo.
Under investigation.
Okay. For the first two ghost projects, proven to be ghost, sino-sino po ang contractors?
Project in Barangay Tani, Bayan, Raksa. Both of them, both projects.
And what were your actions, Mr. Secretary? After that visit and when the President gave you a directive, ano po naging action niyo?
My directive was actually to issue the preventive suspension of both the
Will you agree with us in saying, legislative-wise, kailangan siguro lagyan ng safety measures na yung proponent sa baba ay hindi rin siya ang magiging implementer? Tama po ba? Next, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, dun po kapag inakyat na after DPWH, saan po pumupunta ang proposal? Anong opisina po?
Pagka na-consolidate na po namin yung honor, I think, submitting the Department of Budget and Cabinet all the national program of government.
Does the DBM vet or chine-check ba ng DBM yung sana sinusubmit nyo? Kagaya na, napunduhan na pala ito nung nakaraang taon, hindi na ito pwedeng punduhan ngayon. Ginagawa ba ng DBM yun?
I am not sure, Your Honor, but cannot experience things that you collaborated.
So what you submit to DBM, they take it hook, line, and sinker? Kasi sa pagkakaintindi ko ay tinitingnan nila ito.
Well, Your Honor, I think consolidate project with that in the budgetary.
And who encodes, Mr. Chair? Sino po yung naglilista officially? Kino-computer ba yun? Mano-mano ba? Or meron bang sistema ang DBM or ang DPWH para mapasok? And I think seeing the situation, Mr. Chair, ang nakikita ko po ay si Yusek Cabral, who's charge of planning and IT, would know a lot of things in so far as this is concerned. Tama po ba?
Tama po yan, ano?
So may request very briefly, Yusek Cabral, if you can update us, appraise us, paano po Saan nanggagaling yung listahan na nasa NEP?
Before responding, ask 30 seconds, Your Honor.
Yes.
Please proceed.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, pagdating po ng regional budget proposal, nag-rely po kami doon dahil po invited ng mga regional officers at ng district engineering officers. Prioritize po yan, grant, according to their priorities. Ini-quote po namin sa federal office based on the billing threshold. Chine-check po yung mga location, kung tama, kung tama yung placement sa program, ibig sa project. At tinitingnan din po namin kung ito ay nasa menu.
And as Undersecretary for Planning and IT, this falls within the gambit of your office. So ang tanong ko pa nga lang, next ko na tanong kay Sec. Cabral, meron ka bang ipinapasok o yung opisina mo, meron bang isinisingit sa listahan ng mga proyekto na hindi nanggaling sa baba? So lahat ng nililista mo dyan ay nanggagaling sa district engineer. And you're under oath, Madam Lisa. What if we can show you that in the previous budgets, including in the proposed 2026 NEP, ay merong mga proyekto na hindi nirekomenda ng district engineer, ng regional director, pero paglabas ng NEP sa DBM ay may mga nakalista na.
Your Honor, we have to check on the origin of the project if you can give me the
Yes.
project.
So ang next na tanong, Mr. Chair, last two
Last
questions. Last two questions.
Okay, last two questions.
Yeah. Bakit po, dati-dati kasi sa tagal ko sa gobyerno, kapag merong proposed project, lumalabas dyan, okay, project 1 proposed amount is, let's say, 20 million. Yung ibang 50 million, ibang 100 million, yung ibang 100. Bakit tila itong mga nakaraang mga taon, maybe for the past 5 years, bakit merong mga project, hindi na siya 50, nagaging 47.5 billion, 48 billion, or yung 147, para ba siyang nagiging kontraseryas yung amount na talagay sa project? As head of planning, how did you determine this cost? Na kung rati-rati ang project ay 50 or 100 million or 150 million, merong mga ganon, pero merong kang mga nakikita, uniform 147 ton, pa naman 48 million, and it's spread in specific areas but all over the country. How would you comment on so, but how do you determine it? Comes from office. Paano niyo po ito kung ano? So yun ang kanino po nanggaling ang competition? Budget po. So Mr. I'm just going to go on my last question with Secretary Bonoan might go. Check yung binisita niyo po, yung anong daan pa po yun, yung the President visited a project. Baguio, I mean, area was that? Pero kasi siyang sinabi doon na PACNEP. When did you start, Secretary, this kind of projects?
Which project, Your Honor? Drop
Itong nagpo-fall in that gambit, the black netting, however, whatever you call that. Kasi nakita ko kasi doon sa balita, when you were being interviewed, or parang si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos ate nagsabi, pinahinto na ito. Bakit pinalik? So that's why in aid of legislation, we know how this works. Kasi mamaya itong flood control, tatahimik ulit tayo. Kung walang nagpapantay, ipabalik ulit. Kaya medyo hindi na maingay ang tao, ipabalik ulit. So if we need to nip it at the bud, dito sa rock netting, very clear kasi yung paulit-ulit na statement, hininto na ito. Bakit pinalik? Can you give us a quick summary of how that happened? When did it start? When was it suspended? Kailan siya pinalik? And maybe a rundown of all the allocations spent on similar projects all over the country on an annual basis.
Your Honor, I can only at this point in time say when we stopped actually the implementation of rock netting, I issued the department order to stop the use of rock netting unless it is technically justified and technically evaluated by the central office. Your Honor. That was, if I'm not mistaken, this was in late 2023, Your Honor, the President instructed me to stop the use of rock netting and traffic safety.
You
devices.
stopped it on year 2023.
2023.
Kailan po siya nagsimula? Sir,
Long before, I understand, Your Honor.
approximately what year? Maybe Mr. Cabral can appraise us?
Who's that up? That speaker?
I think during the past administration, Your Honor,
So, sorry, may I hear you again, sir?
I think this was started during the past administration, Your Honor.
Para hindi po tayo mamalisyahan, let's work on an annual. Is it like, was it 2010? No.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
2013?
I will not be able to.
2016? Yeah. Mr. Chair, I signify my intention to go on the second round. And in closing, may I move that the Department of Public Works and Highways furnish us the total amount spent on what you call the project? Is rock
Netting, Your Honor.
rock netting on an annual basis from the time it started up to the time it was suspended and up to the time it was brought back again. Can we get the commitment of the DPWH?
We have to drill down po and ask the regional officers and
Yeah, but can you give us that data?
provide it.
Okay, and my next motion, Mr. Chair, I move that the DPWH be requested to give us a copy of how the broken amounts have been reached to. Na yung dati-rati ang project ay 50 million, 100 million, 150. Merong mga iba doon na tila nasisingit na nakalagay ay 147 million, example, or 49 million. At tila repeatedly happening in the same areas. So can the Honorable Yusek again give us the basis of that computation and the basis of allocating this in the respective areas? Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I yield to the next interpolator.
Mr. Chair,
Second round.
Yes.